I've never seen it.
So, first-time guest on the podcast, Charlie Berens is here. I want to kick it off how we kick it off often. In our third chair, Jay Light is here. Jay's been here a few times.
Yeah, hello. Happy to be back.
Charlie, there were a few things you had never seen. I want to do a game that has mixed results on the podcast as far as what people have told me. And then
It's always good to lead with that.
Yeah. I want to lead with one of the least popular segments. Some would call it the tanking of the show, which is, Jay, what do you figure Charlie has never seen? So you guess. Charlie, you can give him a hotter, colder, or a hint if you want or something.
Okay.
To where, I will say the last time we did this game, they got it in one.
Wow.
Okay. I have a feeling, just based on the little that I know about you so far, that we have maybe sort of a similar background.
I'm glad that we got that vibe off.
And I'm going to guess, right out the gate, I'm going to guess The Exorcist.
Wow.
So first, have you seen The Exorcist?
Yes,
Okay.
I've seen The Exorcist. Okay. However, it's one of those movies I saw when I was like 12, and I haven't seen it since.
Okay.
You know, so that's in that category.
Okay.
Film.
Interesting.
You do another guess. I'm going to have a different.
Am I hot? Am I hotter, colder? Where should I go?
You are pretty in the ballpark, I would say.
I would say you are,
The Shining.
No.
I would say if you know how on IMDb it's like if you like this, you might like that. I could see The Shining being on that list for this movie.
Yeah. So murder is.
Well, I'm thinking my vein
Grand
right now
Budapest
is sort
Hotel.
of. It's let's see. Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. No. I think, because I'm thinking in the sort of vein of like horror-y, but also like a movie that you would not have seen. Either you saw it once and you were perhaps too young, but like your parents didn't approve of you seeing it, or like you didn't see it and then you saw it in your adulthood. Potentially, or never at all.
Yeah, you're not even gonna believe this. He actually hasn't seen it.
All right. Wait,
you're trying to break down when he watched
this movie
the
one time. Podcast.
Welcome to You've Seen This Once, where we talk about something you saw once and we're indifferent about.
It's in the realm of so there's murder in it. From what I know. And
this is every time I forget the flaw of the game, which is me asking you to delve into the nuance of the thing you haven't seen immediately.
And there's a butterfly on the cover, I think.
Yeah.
You're
bringing in some good facts.
Well, now I'm thinking of the butterfly effect, but I don't think there's a
that's
butterfly
just
in the
the word
cover of
butterfly.
that.
That's too on the nose. This is on the mouth.
Oh God. Oh man.
Hold on.
Say
that again.
That is too on the nose. This butterfly is on the mouth.
Silence of the Lambs.
It is Silence of the Lambs.
Wow. And that sounded like a little bleat call.
Oh, yeah. I bleeped it out. That way people listening don't know what you didn't rewrite.
Oh, okay.
I will say you guys can grab any musical instruments you want to score the script or to do anything.
Dope.
I found that it helps comedians to stay off their phone if I hand them something for their hands. And I'll remind you, everything is so much louder than you think.
Okay. All right. So that's your way of both giving us a toy and saying don't play with it.
Yeah, it's mostly if I could just give you an emergency brake that doesn't do anything to hold on to, that would be the thing to do. Silence of the Lambs you've never seen.
Yeah, which is crazy that I've never seen it.
Is this the type of movie you like?
Yeah, so I was talking to my buddy about this earlier today, and I was saying, it's like there's never a night where I'm like I of course know roughly what Silence of the Lambs is about, of course, Hannibal Lecter and all that, but you got to be kind of in the mood to see that movie, and there's not a day where I'm like really finding myself, you know what I'm going to do tonight now that I have an hour, 2 hours? I'm going to watch this movie that's going to put me in this headspace.
You know how I want to feel before bed?
Yeah. Right.
Because you kind of know what it'll do to you, and it's actually the best movie ever at doing that.
And see, and then I'm already thinking of what's the wind down after that. Which Office episode am I going to rewatch?
Oh, it's going to take more than one episode of The Office.
Yeah, you got to watch the whole Waco documentary.
Yeah, see, this is It's kind of like, when you're in high school, or this was us in high school, and the gas station started selling salvia. And you guys ever heard of that?
Yeah. I've done some salvia in a couple kitchens.
What is that? Is that a fake weed?
It's a real weed, but it's not
pleasant.
Yeah.
It's like...
Is it the same as K2?
It's different.
But if you were on the IMDb for K2, it would say...
it would say you might also enjoy salvia.
The IMDb. Yeah. Because I worked at a deli in college. I'm 37, so I feel like I'm probably a little bit older than both of you.
No, I'm 38.
Oh, 38. Yeah. Then I just look worse. And but I worked at a deli in college that sold... It was called Lee Street Deli, LSD for short, and it was actually older than the drug LSD.
No kidding.
So when LSD came out, they were like, "Oh, I feel like there's some cross-promotional opportunities here," and they shifted to that like hippie sort of deli.
Oh, nice.
And we sold K2 all of the time when it came out, and there's no law.
Yeah.
And then kids would come back like, "I got sick."
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't even have a food handler's permit. Like,
salvia is not going to make you sick, but you will dissociate on your friend's mom's kitchen floor.
Yes, exactly.
that sentence got less scary as you went along.
You will quickly feel like you are in a piece of paper. That is the deal.
Which is now out on Peacock.
It was a drug that was legal for, I think, 1 year.
Yeah.
And there's no...
It was like
what is
Four
it called?
Loko. It burned fast. And it was out.
Regulation?
Yeah.
You could just like sell it over at a gas station, like over the counter.
Yep.
And Wisconsin, Texas, Missouri feel like similar convenience store situation. Are there Quick Trips in Wisconsin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With a K, though.
Really? KW?
Not you guys do the Q.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we're all misspelling quick in some capacity.
No one has it all the way
got
right.
it all figured out.
No, it's a tough word.
So, well, if they take their time with it, that's the problem.
Hey, see?
Notoriously fast.
See, it's the word's fault.
It's how it's dressed. It's really just axing for it.
Yeah.
And so how Silence of the Lambs, you know the poster.
Yeah.
Like almost exactly.
Yeah.
What else? Is there anything you want to preface? Or if it's spoilers, you don't have to preface it.
No, I
Anything you
mean,
wanna let us know?
I knew some stuff about the movie, that there was a mass murder involved. He was a hungry mass murderer, but I didn't really incorporate that into the script I wrote.
Okay,
I
great.
just wrote the script as if someone had said Silence of the Lambs.
Great.
Go. And how many pages is that?
3.
Thank God.
I like
Oh,
that
no,
you
I upped
described him as a hungry mass murderer, he was really going after something. Like he's like, oh, I'm on the grind.
He is. He's trying to bulk up, you know?
So there's nothing else we really need to preface. You can just cast it and we can.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, I wasn't. Okay, so let's see. There's 1, 2. Okay. I can be Silent B. You want to be Pork?
I'll be Pork.
Would you want to be Wooly?
Would be honored to be
Okay.
Wooly.
All right. And then there's a couple other here. So hang on. I'll go Benny.
Okay.
Okay. And then if you would like to be hang on just a second.
You could also cast this one when it shows up because it looks like a little bit of a reveal. On the last page.
Okay, yeah. I'll just point to wherever the energy comes.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, and I'll read the stage directions. Perfect. Just guess. 2 lambs, Silent B and Wooly, are being interrogated by Pork E. Pig. E is an initial for the middle name. It's a play on words if you guys weren't aware. Silent B. We're lambs, not rats.
You're going to be a Euro soon if you don't tell us where Bo is.
We ain't saying peep about peep.
Oh, I see now. You have no idea where she is, do you? That makes sense. I knew she never loved her flock.
The hell she doesn't. We know exactly where she is.
Wooly, shut your box. Pork. Pork back hooves the shit out of Silent B.
Thank you.
You speak when spoken to, Silent B. One more word and you're going to be in for some nasty weather.
This is funny because Weather is a castrated sheep. Silent B doesn't find it funny. He gulps and spits out a molar.
That's what I thought.
Hang on. That's why I got this. This is the slap. It's a little late coming. All right. Fuck it. All right.
It's got a pig on it, too.
It's got a pig. That's right. Yeah.
That's what I thought. You want to be a ram or you want to watch me chow down on some Rocky Mountain oysters?
Take it easy.
You know where Miss Peep is, kid?
No.
You don't have to lie to me. Come on.
Silent B gives Wooly a desperate look.
Well, word on the farm is she went out to the quick trip for cigarettes.
It's a callback.
Cigarettes and scratchers and never came back.
She's coming back.
Barn door opens. It's the good cop to Pork E. Pig's bad cop, Benny the Bull. Benny. Look, kid, let me level with you. I don't think Bo's coming back. Peep got us for the gram, and she's in too deep. Her likes are down, and PETA's on her ass. We have reason to believe she took the goats to Viroqua. Viroqua? She set up a goat yoga studio.
What's going to happen to us?
Tough to say, but we have reason to believe she sold us to old man McDonald. Bullshit. Yeah, watch out. I got into the grain.
He means you're lying.
Lying. Pork, send in Seabiscuit. Let him hear it straight from your mouth. Or the horse's mouth. That's how I wrote it. Enter Seabiscuit.
Oh, yeah. She was screaming, E-I, E-I, oh.
Old man McDonald was that good?
Nay. She was just buttering his cheese so he'd take us off her hands.
Well, now what? Well, what now? I can't even read my own damn script. Well, what now? It's every animal for himself. I got my gals making billboards to tell people to eat chicken. See if we can't tank the meat market. Good luck, kids. Benny and Seabiscuit leave Wooly and Silent B alone in the interrogation barn. Silent B looks at Wooly. They smile at each other. Cut to black. So, yeah, thanks. That's what gave me motion sickness in the back of the Uber on the way here. But I think it was worth it.
I definitely think it was worth it.
A few mistakes. Didn't quite get the full 3 pages.
I like the visual joke of the weather playing. It plays really well if you're reading the script.
Yeah. Yep. It's one of those nice things that's why it's good to read the stage directions anytime you're doing.
I take them to the theater.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of like the what do you call it? The closed captions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
when it says squelching in Stranger Things episodes, that's what we get here. We get weather.
Yes.
I didn't know what a castrated sheep was. This is educational.
Hey,
I think it's good to learn.
We all learned something here today. I'm glad I could inform you fellas. Thank you for entertaining me.
So beautiful take again.
Oh, thank you. You guys are too kind.
Yeah. Close. Not quite the movie,
No.
but close.
Pretty close.
Good energy.
Cops.
I'm trying to
There's cops in
what
there.
are all of the accuracies? There's cops. There's hints of castration.
Ooh, hints of castration.
Yeah.
There's
people talking about eating body parts.
You got this part right. There's not a butterfly on a mouth.
See?
Right? I don't think
a moth.
You've seen it. It's a moth. Is
It's
that
a
what it is?
moth.
Death's head moth.
Was that?
That's right. There is
what
that.
was wrong with my hint.
When Jay was describing the different times to watch a movie like this, when you're a kid and you're too young, or I just watched it last year for the first time.
Really?
Silence of the Lambs, yeah. After I think on this bring up how I'd never seen it so often on here, and everyone, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like the greatest movie I've ever seen
It's
in
a
my
great
entire
movie.
life. And it is. It's one of those movies where you watch it and you're like, oh, the rest of them owe this one some money.
Yeah.
Like everything
Like
since
Long
then is
Legs.
like completely informed by.
Oh, God. Oh, I got
Like
it.
it's very much.
Any
It's
sort
almost
of-
a genre.
Yeah, like dour cop movie with a murderer where they're chasing. It's like a procedural. Like Seven owes a lot to Silence of the Lambs.
And there was nothing preceding.
There
Silence
probably
of the
was,
Lambs.
but I think this won Best Picture. I think this was
the
such a
first-
massive deal.
First movie at the Oscars to win all 5 of the major categories. That was a horror movie, and also I think one of the only ones in the history of the Oscars. It was the first one of the 90s
So that's
for sure.
That's
Really?
director, actor, screenplay, movie.
Yeah.
Wow. I was gonna say trifecta and try to figure out for 5. So
The Pentafecta.
pentfecta.
The Pentfecta.
Pentfecta, the whole Pentfecta.
The whole pentfecta.
That sounds like something that would be in the movie.
And Anthony Hopkins got Best Actor after he was I think he had a total of like 30 minutes of screen time.
It
It might be less than that.
Because
Really?
he's the most famous part of the movie.
Yeah.
He is in. I mean, I'm like, there's just no way.
I think
to
it's
know
like
how much
20
of the movie
minutes.
He's in like 20 minutes of the movie.
Nope.
And he was.
Dude.
It's wild.
And he's terrifying.
he did it right.
He did it right.
I'm gonna have to see it. I was almost gonna watch it. Like, how have I not seen this movie? And then I was almost gonna watch it before. I was like, that's gonna ruin everything. So I do think I might watch it tonight. Actually,
It's a great one. And
You should watch it in broad daylight.
He's in
by the
16
way.
minutes
Thank
of the
you.
movie.
Don't watch it tonight. Watch it during at dawn so that we can just.
I usually put on like a World Series game during it.
just so you're not scared. It's like if you're home alone in a new Airbnb and you're
Yeah.
like, there's cameras here somewhere. You
Also a
just-
good one to put on during it.
yeah.
Yeah, Home Alone a good. Yeah, that'll really lighten the mood.
So what? Do you? I mean, it's such a bizarre question to ask people why they haven't seen something, because we all haven't seen most of the stuff ever. But this one is so famous, and it's 16 minutes he's in. I don't know if I looked that up. And he won Best Actor.
Good.
And
What an efficient dude.
it is,
You know?
Yeah.
so efficient. And then you watch it and you're like, well, they couldn't have given it to anyone else. There's simply not anyone better than he is in this movie. Really in anything ever. And do you like horror? Do you like thriller?
Yeah, I do I like horror. I enjoy, you know what, like as like doing comedy, writing comedy and writing horror. Like we've done some like parody horror stuff, you know, but and then you kind of get into writing like the jump scares and like seeing how they go, even if it's just like a comedic parody of it, you still kind of get it.
And a lot of gags, the surprise is the same.
Yeah.
It's just what the surprise is. It doesn't stab you.
Yeah.
Right. And it operates off that same, I guess, pattern of which is just surprise.
Yeah. You're from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And I'm from Missouri. We sort of land of serial killer.
Yeah, we grow them like corn, you know. Somehow.
I had done a joke for a while about how like my mom was afraid I would get killed moving to Los Angeles by like a gang, and I was like, I'm much more afraid of where we're from, because a gang will kill you because you did something wrong, but in Missouri someone will kill you because your skin fits. Was like kind of like the joke. But it is like there's a lot of BTK, very famous serial killer, just from the Kansas side where I'm from. There's like a lot of the serial killer lore. Wisconsin, I think, is maybe the biggest one, where like a lot of serial killer lore,
Dahmer,
obviously, and then
Gein.
and so much movie and everything is just based off of loose interpretations of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting, our fascination with that, because you're right, it is sort of the odd, you know, dude recluse that you know, when there's not there's not a lot else going on, you're alone with your thoughts, and some people just shouldn't be alone with their thoughts.
No,
you know,
no, yeah. Once we read their thoughts they wrote down, we regret that.
yeah,
And they start putting them out.
yeah.
Do you have like a favorite of this genre movie? Would you be more inclined to watch a serial killer thing if it was based close to home?
Yeah, I just want. I want to remind me of what, you know, my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
You know?
How did he spell quick?
Yeah.
How did he kill them quickly or quickly? That is the way to know.
In Wisconsin, it would be quickly. But yeah, and that's where he would go afterwards to get, you know, what do you think serial killers get from the gas station?
Slim Jims.
Slim Jims and cigarettes?
Yeah.
Probably
Probably.
not even the Slim Jim brand ones, but it'll be like the stick tube or something that it's called.
The beef snack stick.
Or the ones that are in the fake barrel.
It's possible that Slim Jims cause serial killers to happen. It's possible. I don't think we should overlook that fact right here, guys.
I think you're probably onto something.
They eat it and they're like, snap into. Okay. If you insist, Randy.
Well, because the only satisfaction you get after snapping into a Slim Jim is snapping someone's bones. In your dugout basement.
Nothing else can snap better than a Slim Jim than a bone. That's facts. And then that they could be, making their own Slim Jims afterwards.
That's right. With good ground up meat tube.
Yeah.
Now we have to reassess the name Slim Jim. Is it based off of the first person who was inside the first?
Has anyone named James ever been killed? Is that like what we need to figure out?
I just someone has to have been.
I just think
there's gonna be one dead James in the
Slim
history
Jim,
of serial
Sweet
killerdom.
James. All of my favorite flavors are Jims.
Sweet teriyaki James.
Sweet teriyaki James. No one outside of LA will know who Sweet James is.
I prefer Spicy Jimbo.
Everywhere.
That's my guy.
Okay. I want to real quick take our first break, and then we're going to come back and play some games.
Awesome.
I want to, first thing, because it's your first time on the podcast, play a quick game. I am keeping score of the entire podcast. You are currently beating Jay 2-1. Sick. I don't remember what that's from, but that's the current score.
That's all right. I'm cool with it.
I'll accept that.
And so what I want to do is play a game we call the Newly Guessed game, where I'm going to ask you.
Can we pause?
Yeah.
Are those transition lenses?
No.
Those are sweet, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, they are nice.
They'd be cooler if they were transition lenses.
I just got straight on tinted.
That's cool.
Thank you.
That's a look. Sorry.
I got to be honest. We have sort of the spectrum of serial killer eyewear on here
That
as a
is
whole.
True.
We planned this.
Yeah.
You didn't call it out at all, so I just had to interrupt so you could.
The range of glasses is anywhere from Jay not knowing how to yours knowing how to dissolve the body in a barrel.
I buy the wrong kind of acid.
Yeah, you do. You're just like, I think I could also take that. But Jay's got they're sort of like van-y, like big van type of glasses.
Yeah.
They just remind me of the ones on the Netflix poster I think it's the Dahmer Show.
Dahmer Show, when that show came out, I have a joke about it, but it literally happened for like a full year where people were like, hey, you know who you kind of look like? Yeah, I know. I kind of look like.
I had the same thing.
It happens.
Yeah.
This is the downside to being a white guy with glasses in the era of true crime docuseries.
Any podcast inevitably gets to this part of the show. It's called Downsides of Being a White Guy. So we're going to list off all of the worst parts. This is what all podcasts devolve into if you let them. If you hit episode 365, which I think this is, you have to list off the downsides.
You listen to one episode every day for a year, and on the final day of the year,
my apartment
white
just looks
grievance.
like Seven's, or Kevin Spacey's current one, I guess. Whatever hotel he's in dire straits in.
As long as it's got a fireplace, he can sort of lounge in front of to make his annual YouTube video.
Ooh, we're
drop.
getting
Is
close.
he doing that? Did he do it last year?
I think he did something. He had to have done something last year.
Can Netflix sue him for not stopping behaving like that guy?
It's the ring knock. They gotta. That was such a great first season, man.
Oh, House of Cards is
my God.
Also, this is fake. Is the ring knock the bum bum of Netflix? Did they turn that into that noise, or was there what's the chicken or the egg situation? You know, he does the I have heard that is the
I'm not
Netflix
familiar with
bum
what
bum.
you guys are talking
on
about.
House of Cards. Kevin Spacey would talk to camera. Mm-hmm. Have you? I don't know if you've seen House of Cards. Or
It's been years and years.
Who are you, everybody? And and then he would do like we got to get go in his like South Carolina. We got to get going, and kind of like hammer. There's like a emphasis thing, and he would hit his hand twice.
And I think this is what I remember. Someone said it to me once in a bar. I never fact check it. So with that caveat, I do think that was the first show on Netflix, and they figured it out by using all their data to say, what do people like Kevin Spacey, people like politics?
Yeah.
Or
Two takes that aged well.
Yeah. Or it was Kevin Spacey and West Wing, so they decided to combine. It was the first data-driven show.
People watch the most of this, and people will be drawn in by him. And House of Cards is based off of a British show.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, what can we make that is that? Oh, it sounds like this. Let's buy that property and make the American version of this sort of thing. Because The Office already existed.
Yeah.
It was that. I think Orange is the New Black, I think, was pretty quick after that. But I do remember Netflix getting their own show, and people were like,
I remember
what?
that show came out at the same time as there was an Amazon Prime show when Amazon Prime was just starting to make stuff that was like the guy, Gary Trudeau, the guy who made Doonesbury, they made a political satire show that had like John Goodman in it. And it was about
I don't even remember
a
this
house
at all.
of senators. It was called Alpha House, I think. And everybody, that was like when people...
It sounds like something we'd wedge whatever Belushi's are left into.
House of Belushi's. But everybody, I remember there was like a lot of takes around that time of like, there's 2 political shows on 2 internet websites.
Right.
And
I was still getting the DVDs when House of Cards came out.
Same.
I would order them and rip them to my computer.
No
That's
kidding.
a smart move.
I have
did
Captain
that so
America, the
much.
First Avenger, still from Netflix. Like, in
Really?
the little
You haven't
sleeve.
returned it?
I just lost it in some point and found it in a move, and I think it.
That's a relic.
You
Yeah, I
should
mean,
send it back.
it's my Princess Diana Beanie Baby. But yeah,
Wait.
once the paparazzi get this Chris Evans situation resolved, this is getting dark. Never mind. Once he inevitably comes back in another Marvel movie.
I really threw us for a tangent there.
That's fine.
Yeah, okay. That's
So I remember what we were.
The
Oh, I
newly guest
interrupted
game.
Oh
you.
no,
New
no,
game.
House of Cards. Oh, the new game. They did. But yeah, no, it was crazy because now I'm like wondering if that is the sound. People who are listening know all of the answers to this. They'll tell me
in the nicest way possible.
in the nicest way possible. Newly guest game. I'm going to ask you a question about your things you have seen.
Okay.
Think of your answer. Jay has to try and guess,
Okay.
and then you can give him up to 5 points for how close he gets.
Nice. All
All
right.
right.
First question, Charlie. Think of your answer. What is your favorite movie?
Okay.
All right, Jay.
I'll give you a hint.
Oh, okay. I'll take
Super
a hint.
easy.
That's the hint. That's super easy.
Yeah.
Man.
It's Animal Farm. Just influenced the script a great deal.
I actually think I'm gonna go with on the nose on this one with your hint. I'm gonna say Superbad.
Wow. Nice. No. Great movie. But
Great movie.
No. I would say okay. If you take the cast of Superbad and you just three male leads or 3 main dudes, and you just increase their age by like 30 years.
Oh,
Duper bad.
it's the Richard Linklater sequel that we're all waiting for. Old School.
Nope, not old school.
Man,
Not old school.
Anchorman?
take it away.
Uh,
Take it away.
Yeah,
from me.
yeah. What is the answer? What
oh, it's the Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski.
That was a really good way to describe the change.
Yeah,
Another one I saw
that's
for the
good.
first time really, really late.
Really? See, that's just one of those movies that you can watch over and over and over again and always get. Just the dynamics of John Goodman yelling at Donnie is just, I mean, just all the just watching his anger
Yeah.
is that's just a funny.
I saw
thing.
someone describe it in a because I think it's almost a perfect movie, and I love the Coens. Someone described the performances in The Big Lebowski to me as though they couldn't see each other's performance while they were happening, and it made me love it even more because they're all very distinct, interesting things happening.
Yes.
and no one in the movie is a good listener. Like, it's like a big thing.
Yeah,
like
that's
none
true.
of the characters are good at listening. It's like, oh, they could have almost been in a vacuum.
Yeah.
And just placed them by each other for how little they care about each other, like while it's happening. I loved it so much.
It's like they were all like talking on the phone to someone else.
Yeah.
You know, they were all, and somehow the dance like
It is so. It's
was
all such good
choreographed.
performances. All right, I'm gonna give Jay 2 points for that one.
Okay. I think
Charlie,
that's
you do
fair.
get the 3 points he didn't get.
nice.
Well done.
Next
Thanks.
question:
Yeah, thank you.
Have you ever had this is a yes or no, and then a follow up if yes? Have you ever had a movie poster on your wall?
Yes.
All right, Jay, what movie was it a poster for?
I feel okay. So you're a Cohen's guy. I'm going Fargo.
Good guess. Good. Totally wrong, but very good guess. It was Jaws.
Oh,
Similar color scheme though.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that must have been the ESPN that go and do you. Just got
Yeah.
the colors.
we're just thinking blue.
Yeah.
Sort of a good desaturated blue.
Yeah, it's a great poster. The Jaws poster is
maybe the best.
You
probably
think the best?
I would say probably easily the most recognizable of poster, where other things just sort of rip it off with big thing coming up towards thing.
Yeah.
True. But just the use of negative space. I don't know art. It sounded like I kind of did there.
Yeah.
But pretty cool.
It's so good.
Terrifying.
Final question here.
You guys ever seen a shark in real life?
I've seen one of those at the like the aquariums where you can pet the little baby sharks, like the nurse sharks.
Oh, yeah.
But never a big.
Did you pet it?
Never big. Of course. Okay. You asked me if I'm going to touch a shark. I'm definitely going to touch a shark. I'm 13. What else am I supposed to do?
I have not. I've been stung by a stingray. Not
Bummer.
the same. Yeah, big
Dude,
bummer.
but you're still here.
Still here, barely.
I mean, did you have to get a EpiPen or something?
No, they put your foot in a sack of hot water.
Huh.
And they
Really?
make you, hot water breaks down the protein of the poison from the barb.
Is that why you pee on jellyfish?
That's just for the love of the game.
Okay.
And it's jellyfish stings, not the actual guy.
pee on the jellyfish,
what am I supposed to
they're
do?
way
I'm
more
13.
likely
I'm at the aquarium. Last question. Have you another two-parter? Have you ever walked out of a movie? And if so, what movie?
No.
All right, so
Never.
it's a one-parter.
I'm way. I am too cheap for that.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, if I committed, I'm gonna watch the whole deal.
What's the closest you've ever been? Have you ever been like, or just like how early on have you been like, oh, come on?
That's a good question. There was one Star Wars movie that I took I can't remember which one it was. It was like in around 20, probably around like 2016 maybe. And I took like a younger cousin to it or something, and I like kind of fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember which Star Wars, but I don't remember wasn't.
I think this is an appropriate amount to remember it if it made you feel like that. Instead of being like having like hate remembering it and hating the title and it being like taking up space and energy, just sort of being like, I almost fell asleep and don't think about it ever again. That's a healthy outlook to have.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. I was just might have been up late working maybe.
Yeah.
So it was my fault.
That's the most Midwestern thing I've ever seen in my life, is fully taking blame for the notoriously phoned in franchise. All right. Our current score, Charlie 7 points, Jay 5 points. We're moving on to our next game here with the theme song and everything. This game is called
Ready to play Before and Afters.
Before and Afters. How it works is two movies have been smashed together into one. I'll read you the smashed together plot. You have to tell me the smashed together title. So, for instance, on the board today, Spinal Tapstination, a little ode there to Rob Reiner. Very absolutely awful situation. But Spinal Tap and Final Destination put into one there. Spinal Tapstination. Thank you to Dan on the Discord for submitting that one. I'll read you the plot. You can work together if you want to try and figure it out, or you can compete against one another. You just have to guess the title. Number one. A group of color-coded criminals are hired to rob a bank, but they don't know that one of their members is secretly a Norse god.
All right, so this is I know exactly what this is.
Oh, do you?
I don't know how the mashup is going to sound, but I've got the thing.
Okay, so I don't have the thing. I heard like a few things, and then my brain went to that's the answer and ignored the second half. So I'll just say mine since it's wrong.
Okay.
Just so you know where it's wrong.
The baseline.
Yeah, the baseline. I was going to say Ocean 7. Because I heard like a murder thing, and I heard like criminals, and I was thinking 7 and Ocean's 11.
Okay,
So it's wrong.
Color-coded
A group
criminals.
of color-coded criminals are hired to rob a bank, but they don't know that one of their members is secretly a Norse god.
So this is going to be Reser Thor dogs.
Reser Thor Dogs is correct.
Because they're color-coded, Mr. Pink.
Yes.
Good
Oh,
pull.
that
Reservoir Dogs is a hard plot to write down.
Yeah. Color-coded criminals was the tip-off for
That's
me.
like a great band name right there. Color Code Criminals.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, I would.
I got to edit this. So I said
color-coded criminals.
Yeah, do that. That was good. Well played.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Number 2. Second in command in the United States must migrate south to avoid the freezing of the planet.
Okay. There's disaster movies. I'm not a huge disaster movie guy.
I just broke this toy a little bit.
That's fine.
Sorry. Okay.
There's nothing. It's fine.
I'll retile it. So second in command. Could you say it one more time?
Second in command in the United States must migrate south to avoid the freezing of the planet.
What's the one?
20,000 years ago.
The day after 20,000 years ago.
Oh. Okay.
So it's something Ice Age. The second in command. What's a movie about a vice president?
Well, he's saying second in command, but it's probably, if I'm understanding this game right, maybe it's Air Force 2 something. Am I understanding that right? No, he's just shaking his head. No, never mind. Let's go with your thoughts.
Something related to Ice Age, but I don't know what the first half is.
Second in command, something about a vice president?
Something about a vice president? Is it just Vice Age?
Vice Age is correct.
Is it that simple?
I don't know if there's any other movies about the vice president.
I can't think if there is.
That one kind of went away pretty quick, too.
I saw that. Yeah. I saw Vice when I was home in Texas on Christmas Day, and there were so many people who were upset in that movie.
Is Dick Cheney from Texas?
No, but George W. Bush is. And I think there's a lot of people in Texas who went to go see Vice who were like, oh my God, I can't wait to see this movie. It's going to be the biopic about Dick Cheney we've all been waiting for. And that is not what they got.
I was out fly fishing with a buddy of mine he's a fly guide, and he was telling us a story about how he had Dick Cheney in his boat, and Dick Cheney kept falling asleep in the front.
That's classic.
That's my only Dick Cheney story.
He's a Wyoming
That's more than
guy.
Almost everyone has.
What?
Almost everyone has no Dick Cheney stories at all.
true.
One guy has a crazy Dick Cheney story.
Yeah.
I got shot in the face.
That was wild. I bet I could see him. I like fly fishing. I could see him being,
Well, he's
I
a
grew up on a
Wyoming
lake.
guy. He wants to. He's
That's
an
right. He's a
outdoorsman.
Wyoming guy.
Yeah.
He probably loves cross country skiing. He's a hunter.
Was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
He died. He died recently.
Not too long ago.
They always go before you can tell them how you felt. Hug those closest to you. Put on a bright orange vest before you do it.
Yeah.
One of the only vice presidents to ever shoot a guy in the face.
Is that true?
I'm not sure if yeah.
It's what, him and Aaron Burr?
This is what I'm going to cut into
that
the
it?
reel for this episode. And make it look like I earnestly thought that was like something I'd never, ever. I'm looking it up here. It says, the AI overview says.
Though, you know what? If McCain got elected, Sarah Palin would have also made that list.
That's true.
Sarah Palin's got strong hunting accident vibes.
If you asked me what year Sarah Palin was last in my life, I would say 60 years ago. That's how time has progressed since then. Man. I would say that was 60 years ago.
What is she doing now?
She's
probably happy.
Yeah.
She's doing happy.
I think she ran for office again, but she's just chilling in Alaska, I think.
Yeah, what a story, man.
She had one of her daughters was on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh yeah, one got pregnant too with with Levi Johnston.
Yeah.
I know that cuz I wrote a joke about him, which I'm going to tell you right now. He couldn't keep his Johnston in his Levi's. But thank you. That sounds
so bad at that.
That sounds, the way you did that, it sounded like a little lamb bleep at first. Like, you know, those,
I wish I knew that earlier.
Yeah, it was really good though. Really
I am like, what is the most, okay, well, we're going to do the last one here for before and afters, and then I want to know the most accurate movie that takes place in Wisconsin. This is our last one. A satirical look at high school comedy cliches, including that thing that always happens. One student sprouts tons of hair and turns into a wild canine.
Oh, I know this one immediately.
Oh, you do? Okay, just go for it.
Not another Teen Wolf movie.
Wow, you friggin' had them all today,
Yeah, what's
Jay.
going on with that brain of yours?
I'm
man?
just dialed in.
Yeah,
I gotta slowly-
I'm losing the game.
I'm gonna slowly start like inserting things about killing people to see how quickly Jay still gets that. I'm like, this method of cutting up a body and hiding it somewhere deep in the, and you're like, oh, Shallow Hallow's grave.
This could be like a good like TV game.
I think it would be fun.
know?
Like a Jackbox thing.
Yeah.
Are they still? Did they make all their money in COVID and disappear?
They're
I'm
still
not
going.
really sure.
I still get emails from them. They just dropped a new party pack.
Okay. Oh my
Good for them.
You haven't hit unsubscribe on that one.
Nope.
Yet?
Wow.
No? Good for you.
I do a lot of wishing I'd unsubscribe from emails and then not actually unsubscribing.
That was-
Just see the email come in and go, I should really unsubscribe from this newsletter.
That was
Or
my
this
New Year's
mailing list.
resolution last year to unsubscribe, and it's great.
I've started blocking them, but they keep coming back.
I feel
don't
like
think it works.
they just pay Google to just
Right.
go around all of that stuff.
That's crazy.
They hit this. It's whack-a-mole. I run into this all the time because I still have a Texas phone number, so I get all the political texts from Texas.
Oh.
And I do the stop every time because I'm not a Texas voter. I'm not good for your polls. I'm not good for any of your information. I'm useless to you.
Yeah.
But because I have that area code, that's the Dallas-Fort Worth area code, I'm still getting inundated with people who are concerned about the library.
See, that's why I don't give my phone number to the hotel when I check in. You know they're selling that, dude.
That is a good move.
That's how they're doing it.
I'm pretty sure the Days Inn in Weed, California can stay open on its own.
Yeah. They don't need to sell my information.
I opened a door there once and it was a wall behind the door. I think it's 100% true.
That happens.
Yeah.
That's where they connect the rooms, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Winchester
Oh no, this
Mystery
was
House.
like at it just in the base floor. I don't know, however they'd renovated, and it would be like if there was a door on the wall right behind you, just for
really?
absolutely no reason. And I was like, oh, it's hot.
It's for ghosts.
Maybe.
That's what, it's the Winchester Mystery House type of vibe. You ever been to the Winchester Mystery House?
No.
No.
Oh,
Jay, a lot of the stuff is not stuff we all know.
well, that's for a different podcast. That's for a podcast about tourist traps in
I
Northern
was
California.
briefly
I
a
think.
ghost hunter. For
You
a couple
were?
of years.
What?
Yeah. I've been on some paranormal investigations.
Okay. Is it? What's the closest you've come?
This is a paywalled conversation. No. I've been on some crazy. I have some really crazy stories, and I don't want to tell people to just go listen to another podcast. But like, I told it's like 30-minute story on Ghosted with Roz Dresfles, which is just like a podcast where they talk to people sort of about these kind of experiences. And I think it was like the second episode. And so you can go back and if you want to hear about when I was that, go.
Can you just tell me what kind of equipment you were using?
So you would have like electromagnetic sort of like sensors and the night vision cameras and a lot of, this was in 2005 and 2006. And that's pretty much it.
That was
and
it.
you just, anything, we weren't exactly MTV's Fear, but we had just kind of that stuff.
Yeah,
cheap stuff you could buy.
The base model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just go out and mostly nothing, but one very crazy story.
Do you believe?
I don't know.
Don't know.
If you'd asked me that night or like for a long time afterwards, I'd be like, yes. But the more distance you have from something, the more you're sort of able to be like, it was probably kind of, I distinctly heard a voice that was none of us in the group in the woods saying, wait for me, I'm coming.
Oh,
But it was like we're in a cemetery and it was a tree-lined cemetery and this was like just inside and you just sort of like, anyways, you like, and it was raining and it was so loud, it would be louder than the rain and it was all very wild.
Just a couple teenagers doing hand stuff in the.
That's the best case scenario,
Yeah.
but no one was there.
Wow, that's crazy. All right, I'm gonna now. I gotta go give that a listen.
You got to go to Stoll Cemetery in Stoll, Kansas. We'll go there now. All right.
Stoll,
STU.
STU. Okay.
picture yourself in the Stoll Cemetery.
It's like one of those, there's all these places they have like their lore, and this place, so the people who lived there were very annoyed because people would come to this particular cemetery that had all this lore around everything, but then it was very scary.
Well, that's
I
the
think I
way
heard
the
someone.
Winchester Mystery House is.
Yeah.
It's the Winchester family, like of the guns. And so she...
Winchester Mystery House sounds like something the Bluths would be selling on Arrested Development.
Well, she built the house with all these crazy doors that open to nowhere and staircases that go into the wall and stuff because she was worried about the ghosts of all the people who'd been killed by her family's guns.
Wow.
Yeah.
What guns?
All the Winchester rifles and stuff. Guns,
We're
pistols.
so far off the... All right, we got to take our last break and we'll be right back.
This is the most tangents I think on any episode.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
It's fun.
It all plays. I want to know favorite movie in Wisconsin. And Jay, think of Texas.
Okay.
I love knowing what do you think the best movie is, or what do you think the most accurate movie is, or a TV show as well.
Well, I'll say what I think the most accurate movie that begins in Wisconsin is Cedar Rapids.
I agree with you. No, but my whole family is from Iowa.
Yeah.
So I know a little bit about you. My dad is one of 12 kids.
No kidding.
And they're from Iowa.
No shit.
And Charlie, you're one of 12. I know people are just like, why is he reacting like you're one of 12
I'm
kids?
1 of 12, yeah.
And he's from Iowa. And Cedar Rapids, it is like everyone in that is painful to watch.
Yes.
It is such an accurate Midwesterner representation.
So good. And the opening scene of Ed Helms, Sigourney Weaver, spoiler alert, they're doing it. And she's the older woman and just everything from his tighty whities to just his wanting to pre-propose or whatever.
Yeah, it's all like, I don't know how to describe it other than just sort of like Midwestern ways of not talking about anything or getting things done. I agree that that's a very accurate, and Iowa is a good sort of like middle of the Venn diagram of Missouri and Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit biased too because I was a PA on that movie, and I'm also the out of focus pool boy. So not to come in here and like drop my credits or anything, but
out of focus pool boy, oof pool boy,
and the walkie PA. I
There
was
you
in
go.
control of the walkies. So
Nice.
I love
That's
that
a
movie.
powerful position.
yeah, and I screwed it up.
Is there a Wisconsin movie or TV show that people in Wisconsin are like, or like you're like, this isn't it?
Yeah, there was one that Steve Carell was in where he was a politician from Wisconsin a while ago, and the big problem with that one was just that it was clearly shot in Georgia, and
Sure.
that's
Irresistible.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that is it, and it's just kind of like visually it just doesn't add up.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna want to at least make it kind of look like that. Also another one is Great Outdoors, which is fantastic. But the skiing scene, you can see mountains in the background, and it always throws me for a loop.
Sure. There is I do think Hollywood kind of understands the lack of regional knowledge most people have.
Yeah.
So people will watch it and be like, yeah, they got them there.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I haven't been there, but they got them there, I think.
Right. There's palm trees in Pennsylvania.
That movie Palm Springs, that took place in Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, okay.
Jay, what is your favorite or best, and what is your least accurate Texas?
Texas movies are notoriously a lot of Westerns in Texas. I'm sort of scrolling through a list now of being like, I just want to make sure I don't
try and
overlook
think
anything.
modern with me then. I'm thinking like today's Texas.
The two that really come to mind are No Country for Old Men, which is, I think, an obvious answer, but a less obvious answer that I think a movie everybody should go see is Hell or High Water. Hell or High Water is a great modern Western thriller. It's got Chris Pine. It's got Ben Foster. Jeff Bridges is in it. And it's a movie about these two brothers who basically are robbing banks because their family's farm is getting foreclosed on. So they're robbing banks to get the money to pay the farm, to pay the loan off and buy the farm back from the bank.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That is a great movie.
It's a great movie. It's an early Taylor Sheridan.
Do you think with a lot of confidence that Jeff Bridges knows which Westerns he's been in are which? Like if you showed him still shots, what do you think his hit rate would be?
I think he'd do decently.
Yeah.
I think if we're talking, based on outfit alone, it's going to be tough. Because you show him the things he's wearing in both No Country for Old Men and Hell or High Water, and he's going to have a hard time guessing between those two.
Yeah.
But if you show him as Rooster Cogburn, easy.
All that for me to avoid talking about how much I hate three billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri once again. But if I'm going best Missouri thing, I think the show Ozark is the most accurate representation of people in Missouri. Outside of if you grab the locals out of it, and if you took Jason Bateman out of it, that's a pretty accurate vibe. Or Gone Girl's pretty close for the politicians.
Oh,
there.
interesting.
Well, Jason Bateman. Why do you mean take Jason?
Because there's no one who I think is like a big out. He's just a giant. I think that the local people representation in Ozark is really accurate. There's a lot of people. I have a lot of beef. That's just me describing Missouri. No, I have a lot of beef with what I call poor porn, which is that people really like to make fun of the Midwest as just sort of methed out trailer park people. It's their fault kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where I see Ozark once again is massively, I just say it's so sensationalized with what is happening. You take out a guy running drugs for the cartel or whatever. But I do think there's a lot of people that are in circumstances they cannot get out of, even if they are smarter and more competent than those circumstances allow them to be.
100%. Yeah.
And I saw Ruth in Ozark as sort of someone who I'm this is a very smart, capable person who is tied to a place she probably doesn't need to be in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
And Three Billboards, nothing has ever been written more by someone who's never been there in their entire life than that movie.
Yeah.
And you can sniff that out right away.
Yeah, we're nicer to racists. We wouldn't have even gotten a fight with Sam Rockwell's character in that. He would be Senator Josh Hawley.
Yeah. I would say the most accurate Texas movie I've seen recently is this movie called Vengeance. BJ Novak wrote it. And I was shocked at how accurate it felt to Texas because it's written by B.J. Novak, who strikes me as a guy who's never hung
podcasting
out.
movie?
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch a movie about a podcast.
It's shocking. I was shocked at how good it was. Also, they really respect Whataburger in that movie.
Oh, it's good.
They put the respect on Whataburger's name.
What was what's the best? Is that the only time you've seen Whataburger represented on the
on screen,
on the big screen?
Yeah.
So,
and it's one of the better times too.
And I was worried that they were going to really do the thing that I think they do to. I've seen this happen with Texas a lot in movies too, where it's you're shitting on the idea of what Texas is, and this movie sort of starts being like that, and then it takes a turn, and it's actually there's just people here, and Whataburger's the only thing that's open, and you can't hate on that.
It's good too.
Yeah.
I used to go there every day after work. I went there for 2 weeks, and then I started having heart issues. But it is
could have been unrelated.
But you got to go down from the double to the single at that point.
Yeah, I would get those shakes. Man.
Oh, their shakes are good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant that was also happening to your body.
We call those withdrawals.
Yeah. Whataburger is in Kansas City now because of Patrick Mahomes. That's not even
oh, seriously?
He wanted it there, and they were like, yeah, all right. And now they are there.
They're expanding. They moved their headquarters to Chicago. Fucking city slickers.
Really?
And yeah, and
they can't do that.
they took him out of Dallas.
More like
Wherever in
what a
Texas they were.
malort.
Wait, why would they move their headquarters all the way to Chicago?
They wanted to pay more in taxes, I think.
Probably.
That's the least Texas thing you can possibly do.
I don't know.
I think the most Texas thing you can possibly do is be a corporation that skirts some law.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty
very
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe that's why they're doing it as some sort of postal code change-up type of
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Maybe they thought Chicago was offshore.
Okay.
I mean, technically, it is on a shore.
the West Coast, Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
People love to talk about that lake being an ocean when you talk to people from Chicago.
it is like an ocean.
It is crazy. It's so big.
It's
You
so
look
big.
at it and right day.
I can't imagine it ending. I look at it, I see that, I go, where's that going?
When I lived in Chicago, those 8 days a year where it's the best city in the world, it's the best city in the world.
100%.
But those 8 the 8 days are not successive. It's just 8 individual. I mean, you know what it is. It's like May 9th and then June 15th and then September 3rd through 6th.
You're just throwing
It's
darts
Chicago's
at
the best city in
calendar.
the entire world.
It's really nice and fun if you do not have a car there that you have to worry. Like a lot of things have to align for it to be not a complete pain in the ass.
Yeah. If you can live close to a train that operates a lot and work and not need, and also the winter doesn't happen for whatever reason, which we're working on.
We're
almost there.
We're getting there.
That's true. All right.
Am I losing?
It is currently 11 for Jay, 10 for you.
Yeah.
We have one game
you've
left.
really
A
stepped
reversal
it up.
of fortune.
We have one game left. This game is called Guess What Movie Kyle's Dad is Describing, having only watched the trailer and never having heard of the movie The Game.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Guess what movie trailer Kyle's dad is describing, having only watched the trailer and never having heard of the movie game.
How this game works is my dad watches a movie trailer. He's not been to a movie theater since Space Jam 1. It's been so long I've had to add the 1 to this description of the game. So he describes what's happening in that movie trailer. You have to guess what movie it's a trailer for. It can be any movie ever. Here we go.
A lot of buildup.
Okay. A lot of quick shots of this cop. He's great at everything. That's a weird reason to make him go to work somewhere else. This place is very safe.
Hot Fuzz.
Oh my
They don't
God,
seem
Jay.
like really important.
Wow.
What is happening?
Wow.
No, that's incorrect. No, it's Hot Fuzz. It's Hot Fuzz. Wow. What
That
a pull.
I'm gonna clap to that.
That's
too.
like-
Thank you.
Did you cheat? Was I beating you too much? And
Were you
got-
on Hot Fuzz? Were you in it? Are you the fence?
That was one of the first R-rated movies I saw in theaters. I vividly remember that.
You know, we got to do a harder one. We're going to do a harder one. That's the practice one. Here we go. Another round.
Okay? So everyone is wearing the same shirt. All right?
Squid
One of
Game.
these guys found a CD on the ground. Look at that blonde streak in his hair. So this guy is trying to get what he wants and won't give the guy his information.
Burn After Reading.
Holy shit.
Damn it.
As soon as I heard blonde streak, I was like, where we got a movie with some blonde idiots.
This is like the greatest game performance in the history of the podcast.
Yeah.
Both of those were just exhibition rounds for no points, but it is like the greatest anyone has ever done. We'll tally the scores up here to end everything. Jay, you have 11 points. It is 85 points for writing a script. So with 95 points,
Nice.
Charlie Berens is the winner.
Great
of the
job.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Yes.
You are currently on tour?
Yeah, on tour, Lost and Found tour
Yeah.
at charlieberens.com. And then got a new special out called Neighborly on YouTube's.
Wonderful. And let everyone know, like Instagram and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah, at Charlie Berens. And that's it across the deal. And podcast at Bellied Up.
Wonderful.
Yeah. This
thank you
was
so much
fun.
for being here. Thank you for having
No.
never seen Silence of the Lambs.
Thank you. This was super fun, you guys. This was great. And thanks for dealing with the script.
Oh.
Needs a little work. It's a little work, but we'll get there.
No, I didn't think it was bad. And now I've been sitting on it for 49 minutes.
Wow, you're so
Nice.
sheepish about that joke.
Yeah.
Jay, 11 points. Disappointing performance all around today. Let history,
One of my worst.
sands of time will show you did not win. If you want to let everyone know where to find you as well.
Yes, you can follow me at Diet J, and you can check out my game show at Wrong Game Show on YouTube and wherever you get podcasts.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for listening. Shout out to Dan for being on the board today. Thank you all. If you want to play before and afters, we have a robot that you can play before and afters against on the Discord for the podcast. It is at fart.kyleayers.com, a URL that I do not remember the login to DreamHost to change. But I am getting a notification that the billing is behind, so I need to figure out that. And then I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
I've never seen it.